Welcome everyone to today's show. Happy Sunday, and I hope you are on your Sunday best. It is important to note that God's plan for our lives is in His book. And we serve a God of plan and purpose. So, at every time we need to go through God's word to be reassured of His plan for our lives. We will go through our passages for today. We will only read through few verses. I trust you will commit to open your Bibles to read through the whole passages. God bless you. Let's read our verse for today. Mark chapter 12 verse 30. Mark 12 verse 30. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. Our first passage of today is Genesis chapter 19 to chapter 20. Genesis chapter 19 verse 1. And there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot seeing them rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. 3. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him, and entered into his house, and he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. 5. And they called unto Lot, and said unto him, Where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. 6. And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him. 7. And said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. 9. And they said, Stand back. And they said again, This one fellow came into sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them. And they pressed so upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. 10. But the men put forth their hand, and pulled Lot into the house to them, and shut to the door. 11. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. 13. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxen great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord hath sent us to destroy it. 15. And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife, and thy 2 daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. 17. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. 18. And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my lord. 19. Behold now, thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life, and I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me, and I die. 20. Behold now, the city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither, is it not a little one, and my soul shall live. 21. And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city, for the which thou hast spoken. 22. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zor. 26. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. 27. And Abraham gat up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. 28. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and, lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. 29. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham, and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities in the which Lot dwelt. 30. And Lot went up out of Zor, and dwelt in the mountain, and his 2 daughters with him, for he feared to dwell in Zor, and he dwelt in a cave, he and his 2 daughters. 31. And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. 33. And they made their father drink wine that night, and the firstborn went in, and lay with her father, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. 35. And they made their father drink wine that night also, and the younger arose, and lay with him, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. 37. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab, the same is the father of the Moabites unto this day. 38. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name Ben-ammi, The same is the father of the children of Ammon unto this day. Genesis 20 verse 2. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, She is my sister. And Abimelech king of Gerar sent, and took Sarah. 3. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night, and said to him, Behold, thou art but a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife. 4. But Abimelech had not come near her, and he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous Natio? 5. Said he not unto me, She is my sister? And she, even she herself said, He is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this. 6. And God said unto him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thy heart, for I also withheld thee from sinning against me, therefore suffered I thee not to touch her. 7. Now therefore restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live, and if thou restore her not, know thou that thou shalt surely die, thou, and all that are thine. 8. Therefore Abimelech rose early in the morning, and called all his servants, and told all these things in their ears, and the men were so afraid. 9. Then Abimelech called Abraham, and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us? And what have I offended thee, that thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done. 10. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What savest thou, that thou hast done this thing? 11. And Abraham said, Because I thought, Surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake. 12. And yet indeed she is my sister, she is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. 14. And Abimelech took sheep, and oxen, and men servants, and women servants, and gave them unto Abraham, and restored him Sarah his wife. 15. And Abimelech said, Behold, my land is before thee, dwell where it pleased thee. 16. And unto Sarah he said, Behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver, behold, he is to thee a covering of the eyes, unto all that are with thee, and with all other, thus she was reproved. 17. So Abraham prayed unto God, and God healed Abimelech, and his wife, and his maidservants, and they bare children. 18. For the Lord had fast closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech, because of Sarah Abraham's wife. The next passage is Matthew chapter 7 verse 24 to chapter 8 verse 22. Matthew 7 verse 24. Therefore whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. 25. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. 26. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. 27. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. 28. And it came to pass, when Jesus had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine. 29. For he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. Matthew chapter 8 verse. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. 2. And, behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. 3. And Jesus put forth his hand, and touched him, saying, I will, be thou clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed. 4. And Jesus saith unto him, See thou tell no man, but go thy way, show thyself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded, for a testimony unto them. 5. And when Jesus was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion, beseeching him. 6. And saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home sick of the palsy, grievously tormented. 7. And Jesus saith unto him, I will come and heal him. 8. The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. 10. When Jesus heard it, he marveled, and said to them that followed, Verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. 11. And I say unto you, that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham, and Isaac, and Jacob, in the kingdom of heaven. 12. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. 13. And Jesus said unto the centurion, Go thy way, and as thou hast believed, so be it done unto thee. And his servant was healed in the selfsame hour. 14. And when Jesus was come into Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid, and sick of a fever. 15. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she arose, and ministered unto them. 16. When the even was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils, and he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick. 17. That it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Esaias the prophet, saying, Himself took our infirmities, and bare our sicknesses. 18. Now when Jesus saw great multitudes about him, he gave commandment to depart unto the other side. 19. And a certain scribe came, and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. 20. And Jesus saith unto him, The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. 21. And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. 22. But Jesus said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead. Our last passage for today is Psalms chapter 7 verse 1 to 9. Psalms chapter 7 verse 1. O Lord my God, in thee do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me, and deliver me. 2. Lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. 3. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there be iniquity in my hands. 4. If I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yea, I have delivered him that without cause is mine enemy. 5. Let the enemy persecute my soul, and take it, yea, let him tread down my life upon the earth, and lay mine honor in the dust. 6. Arise, O Lord, in thine anger, lift up thyself because of the rage of mine enemies, and awake for me to the judgment that thou hast commanded. 7. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about, for their sakes therefore return thou on high. 8. The Lord shall judge the people, judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness, and according to mine integrity that is in me. 9. O let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous God trieth the hearts and reins. I hope you have been blessed by that reading. Let's continue tomorrow. Bye.